Hello, everyone. Welcome to Embody. My name is Dana Christian Lee, and I'm founder and executive director of this nonprofit organization whose mission is to positively impact global health and well-being for all people. How do we do this? We do this by creating access to the tools of yoga and mindfulness to put them together to help people live happier, healthier lives and to give back in community in only the ways that they can. Our mantra is feel better, do good. And that's what I hope you get to experience today. Celebrating because Embody this week celebrated 7 years. We have been every week, nonstop, multiple times a week, many times a month, having educational classes and events and fundraisers, and you just name it, it's been an exquisite 7 years. So to all the board of directors, to all the teachers, the volunteers, our community partners, vendors, photographers, videographers, and you. Thank you for being part of our journey. It's just beginning. So with that, join me on the other part of our journey with Embody to be a warrior for good. How do you do this? We're using social media to create a positive change. Take a picture of yourself in a warrior pose. Tag @FeelBetterDoGood, and then use the hashtag Year of the Warrior. And I invite you to practice once a month, once a week, or every day. But these poses are designed to change us. And when we put ourselves out there in these really empowering shapes, it not only exhibits confidence and a shift in our physical being, it transforms our lives. And these poses are designed to change us from the inside out. So take time. Maybe put yourself outside of your comfort zone, and join me and join many others with Embody for Year of the Warrior. All right, so what are we up to today? Our theme is to visualize and realize a powerful life by design. We're going to use the tool of visualization through yoga, breath, and mindfulness to help realize our heart's desire to live a life we design that we love. A few years back, I was flying into Oakland Airport from Michigan, and there's this amazing, huge, long photo of Steph Curry, and he was on his back in a float tank, and it said, "Train your mind, the body will follow." I was so captivated, I couldn't stop looking at it. And I did a little research into it, and he uses sensory deprivation tanks to shut down other senses to really focus inside and to stay completely present, singularly focused, floating in a tank, eyes closed, dark, no sounds, only the sound of your breath, the feel of your body in water, and the spirit of life moving through him in a tank. I've personally never done it. I'm very fascinated by it. But this single pointed focus is really what I'm digging into today, because our minds are so powerful, they believe whatever we tell it. And our mind is wired to make whatever we tell it happen. So if that's so, ask yourself, what are you saying regularly? And what do you visualize in your mind regularly? Is it just the same business? Is it stress, cacophony, overwhelm? Or do you consciously think, oh my gosh, this is the next big idea I have, or the next simple small change that I want to impact my life? Ask yourself how that works for you right now. Just simply ask yourself, how do I use my mind? And what do I train it to think and believe? A friend of mine, Rivka, gave me this book many years ago called Train Your Brain. And this book is a gem. If you haven't ever read it, or ever really realized you could train your brain like you could train your muscles, I highly invite you to get this title. But in here, there's a study. I don't know if you know, I love basketball. It's a huge passion of mine. I'm not a player. My son is, but I'm a fan. But there was a doctor, Dr. Blasado, who wanted to measure basketball's players of percentage of successful free throws versus total shots taken. So he got a bunch of volunteers to do this test. And at the beginning of the study, he sorted them into 3 groups. And all 3 groups were tested for their ability to successfully make shots from the free throw line. So they had a baseline, and each person was informed that they'd be coming back in 1 month and tested again. So in the 3 groups, they each had a different role. The first group was told to do absolutely nothing for a month. Just forget about basketball altogether. Nothing. The second group was told to go to the court every day for a month and do at least 1 hour of free throw practice. An hour a day, that's pretty significant. That's a dedication, that's a training of the body. The third group, like the first group, was told to refrain from doing anything. However, the third group was asked to spend an hour each day visualizing shooting successful free throws. So literally closing their eyes, turning inside for an hour. That's a long training of your mind to visualize making free throws. 30 days later, they came back in and guess what they found? What you might guess, the first group didn't really improve at all. The second group, who physically made the shots every day, who went to the court, showed up, did the work with their bodies, showed a 24% increase. And interestingly, the third group, who didn't actually pick up a basketball at all for the 30 days, visualized shooting the free throws and showed a 23% increase. I'm not a high math caliber girl, but I do know that difference is only 1%. 24% of people that practice for an hour a day for 30 days, that's 30 hours. They improved 24%. Those who visualized used the same hours, but a different modality of training, 23%. So if that doesn't convince you that the power of your mind can transform your life, I'm going to give you another example. Stand up. I learned this from Tony Robbins, and I've got my little checklist, and I'm going to use it. Bring your feet together, point your feet straight ahead, and look up. Pick up your right hand and lift up your arm in front of your shoulder and point your finger. And then just take a breath in and out. Comfortably turn clockwise and notice where you naturally stop. So just simply turn clockwise, notice where you stop. So for me, it was about 5 o'clock. Now, mark it with your eyes too, but you can also remember in hours on a clock face. Now we're going to do this 3 times with our eyes closed. So stand tall, firm your legs, lift your chest, and close your eyes. Do not move your body. Simply visualize your right arm coming forward. See and feel your arm coming forward and holding it there. And feel your arm come around. And see and feel yourself as you come around in your mind's eye, moving twice as far this time. Good. Now come back to center and put your arm down. Keep your eyes closed and notice and enjoy the progress. Do this again. Inhale, right arm comes up. Close your eyes, visualize. Don't move your body, but in your mind, go 3 times as far right now. Come back to center in your mind's eye. Let your arm rest down. Enjoy that progress. Breathe in and out. And for the 3rd time, visualize yourself lifting your arm again and going all the way around like an owl turning its head. Full circumference of the body. Twist, twist, twist in your mind's eye. And then visualize your arm coming all the way back around, pointing forward, lowering it down. Enjoy your progress and open your eyes. All right, so we had 1 round where we actually did it, 3 rounds where we visualized it. This time, we're going to do it 1 last time. Open your eyes. Inhale, reach your right arm up. And then exhale, move your arm and notice if you went any further. And then come back and put it down. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? I went about 3 hours further. So I mean, almost over 180 degrees. The power of the mind is quite fascinating. And I love when Tony teaches that. You can Google it and find it on the internet, use it on YouTube, do it again. And if it didn't work out for you this first time, just try it again. This is a practice to use the power of your mind to train your body. And your body's going to follow. The point is to singularly focus and put yourself in a belief cycle that you can, I love this cover, train your brain. You can train your mind. And your thoughts become your beliefs, and your mind helps you make these thoughts a reality. So cool. Visualization, realization, life from your body and your mind and your heart coming together. That is empowerment. So let's put this into our meditation practice. Get comfortable and sit up tall. Put your thumb and your forefinger together with your hands on your thighs. Roll your shoulders up and then roll them back. Notice if your head's over your shoulders. And then once you feel your spine nice and long from a weighty seat, close your eyes. Welcome yourself to the seat of your practice. Bring awareness to your body. Slowly and deeply breathe as we get ready to hold space for silence and stillness. Bring awareness to your mind and take note, is it stirred up with perceptions, thoughts or feelings, disturbances? Just note. Your mind can be like the ocean, constantly swept into waves by winds and currents, thoughts and feelings. And if that's your experience, just notice it. Notice the mental chatter that obscures your mind's true nature. But like the ocean, the mind can settle down. Keep breathing slowly and deeply as you become more calm, more quiet, more silent and still while you remain awake and alert. Your mind focuses now on creating a life by design. As we are entering this time of reflection, use the mantra as you inhale, I am powerful. Say that to yourself. I am powerful. And as you exhale, breathe out, I am living a life I love. Inhale, I'm powerful. Exhale, I'm living a life I love. I'm gonna ring the bell. You keep going. That mantra, your breath. Inhale, I am powerful. Exhale, I am living a life I love. Soften your breath. Release the mantra. As you now bring your palms together in Anjali Mudra, prayer hands in front of your heart. As you humbly and mindfully place your intention this day, always beginning with gratitude for your life as it is. Because you have life, you are a miracle, and embrace that. Ask for the help that you need to harness your own power. to design a life that you love by training your mind and your body to come together to deliver you what you are most hopeful for and what you are willing to work for. And finally, let us dedicate our practice to those that we know are struggling. There's so much going on in the world, so much mental health issue, employment, housing, health, vaccine. Wherever you stand, draw those in that need to be held and elevated this day. Because we show up to our mat for us, but we also show up for others to elevate us all. So to your heart's intention, but to the elevation of us all, breathe in this power and exhale to design a life that you love. Release your hands and open your eyes. All right, so I just taught you a few tools that you can use throughout the week. Now I'm going to weave it into our yoga practice today. And this week through our newsletter, I wrote quite intensively on other things that you can do at home to visualize and realize this life that you love. So sign up for our newsletter at feelbetterdogood.org. And then you'll have it all in black and white before you with some beautiful, beautiful images. All right, so come to your hands and your knees on the table. You can take off your socks, clear your mats. And have your hands as wide as your shoulders, wrist creases parallel to the top of your mat. Strong arms, soft heart. Take a full breath. Breathe with your whole body. Exhale, soften in your upper back. As you inhale, lift your heart, lift your sit bones. I am powerful. And as you exhale, round your spine back. I am living a life I love. Breathe in. I am powerful. Look up. I am living a life I love. Cats. Keep flowing. Let the breath be infused by the mantra. And let the body be infused by the breath. And let that be your practice today. Mantra, breath, movement. And then you get to be amazed at the life you create. Neutral table. Inhale, open your right arm up, breathe in. Exhale, twist to your right shoulder, breathe out. Take a few breaths here. Slowly come back to center. Plant your hands down. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, round your spine. Neutral table, left arm opens. Weave it underneath, thread it through. Let the mantra lead the breath, lead the body back to table. And shift side to side. A couple times. And then find neutral table, make your way up and back to downward facing dog. Anchor down powerfully through your hands. Swing your triceps in, lift your shoulders up. And from the back side of your heart, squeeze your shoulder blades toward each other. Keep that connection to your heart as you stretch your hips up and back and your heels plunge down to the earth. Breathe. Move. When you want to come out of a pose, train your mind to say, we can stay another breath. Your body will follow. Inhale, tippy toes, look up, step or walk your feet to the top of your mat. Uttanasana, forward bend. Hold your elbows and just sway a little bit side to side. And then release your hands down to the earth. If you need to place your hands on your shins to get more access, you can. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down, breathe out. Lengthen, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Stretch, lift, and lengthen. Inhale. Bow down, release, exhale. Push into your feet. Inhale, rise up, stand tall. Way off center. There we go. Breathe in. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Full breath here. You're going to come into a squat. Exhale, chair pose. Palms aren't joined. Good. And as you press your hands toward each other, feel your arms fire up. Take your shoulders up and back. Good. Train your body and your mind together. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, pull your waistline back, round, turn in, and then open, arch, exhale, round. You can keep that mantra going. I am powerful. I am living a life I love. I'm powerful. I'm living a life I love. Good. One more time. Chair pose, and then forward bend. Lengthen, breathe in. Bow down, breathe out. Take your left leg back, lunge. Square your hips down, lift your chest up. Come up into warrior one. Good. So the knee is bent over your front heel. Back leg is straight and strong. Square your hips, lift your chest. And we're going to flow here. Straighten your front leg, breathe in. Exhale, bend your elbows, bend your front knee, breathe out. Straighten, inhale. Bend and curl, exhale. 3 more rounds. Stay here and anchor into what your mind is visualizing. What do you want more than anything in your life to look like? Your mind is your playground. It's your design. And let the body be the vessel that makes it happen. Bow forward, bind your fingers. Stretch your arms up and over your head. Few breaths. Look up, release your hands inside your front foot, and walk your hands off your mat to the left. Downward facing dog lunge. Look up between your hands, walk your hands back to lunge. Pop your back heel up. Step back plank. Breathe in, high plank, strong arms. And as your ribs come back, take your heart down and forward a little. Good. Now protect your shoulders as you lower down. Hug the heels of your hands toward each other without moving them. And begin to drag your hands back as you draw your triceps in powerfully. Slowly lower down, chaturanga. Cobra, Sphinx, or up dog. Downward facing dog. Align your body and attune your mantra, your repeated phrase in your mind. Put it into your breath, put it into your body. Left leg lifts, inhale. Step your left foot between your thumbs, exhale, lunge. Stay here for a breath in and out. Spin your back heel down. Square your hips, reach your arms up overhead. Warrior one. Take a full breath here, in and out. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, bend your knee and bend your elbows, curl. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, curl. Good. 3 more rounds. Lift and lengthen, keep that length. Exhale, curl. Straighten, lift. Exhale, bend and curl. Breathe in power. Exhale, shine that light from living a life that you love. Bind your hands at your low back, shoulders roll up and back, and humbly bow forward. Breathe in, breathe out. Hug in, gently release, walk your hands off your mat to the right, down dog lunge. Look up between your thumbs, walk your hands back, either side of your front foot, pop your back heel up, lunge. Step back, plank. Travel to down dog, how you're going to get there. So rest if you need. Take a vinyasa in between. Downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Now close your eyes, turn inside, and visualize with your mind. I am powerful plays on the screen of your mind. What do you look like? What do you feel like? And then put yourself into a scene where you live a life that you love. Visualize, feel, embody. Good, take it with you now as you look up between your hands, walk up onto your finger pads, make your hands strong, and walk your hands back, forward bend. Strengthening your hands is super important, especially when we're on our computers so much. Bow forward. Look up. Now we're going to walk our hands forward. Pause, one hand, press your heels back and down. Walk, one hand, up on your finger pads. Keep walking to get into the full expression of your down dog and notice where your heels want to lift. And it's okay if they do, just get back into down dog. We're going to do that one more time. Look up, finger pads, get strong. It's called ridge tops with your fingers. Walk your hands back to your feet, hold your elbows. See if you can deepen your fold. Release your hands down, look up, walk it. Back to down dog. Notice when your heels want to lift. And then get into the full expression of your downward facing dog for 3 rounds of breath. Tippy toes, look up. Step or hop your feet forward. Uttanasana, deep forward bend. Bend your knees this time and bring your hands behind your calves. Cross at the wrists and have your fingers point straight forward. Wrap your hands around your shins. And as your arms and your legs squeeze in, broaden your knees side to side. So your shins are strong, but your knees are as wide as your ankles. Keep that. Now powerfully push into your feet. Keep the strength of your legs. Take the tops of your thighs back, back, back. And they widen apart as your tailbone now descends and you fold deeper. Deep inhale, long exhale. Gently release, hug in, unwind. Roll up to stand. Take your shoulders up and back. Reach your arms up overhead, breathe in. Reach nice and tall. Keep that length as you exhale. Come into Utkatasana. Join your palms together. Breathe in. This time we're going to twist over your left leg. You can modify here. Go in as deeply as your body says, all right, that's good. And breathe as you lengthen. Roll your shoulders back, exhale. Rise up, inhale. Bend your knees, squat down, twist. Second side, exhale. Big inhale, rise up, stand tall. Exhale, step or jump your feet as wide as your wrists. Have your feet be parallel. Firm your legs, hug your heels toward each other without moving them. The inseam of your leg fires up as you reach your hands back and around. Find a clasp that works for you as you wide leg forward bend, forward fold. Long inhale, long exhale. Hug in, bend your elbows, bend your knees as the muscles are engaged. Roll it up. Reach your arms up, turn your left toes out, your right toes in. Firm your legs, lift your chest, warrior two. Breathe in and out. Close your eyes. If that's comfortable, if you can stay balanced and stable, use your mantra and use the breath to get it into your body as you train your mind to visualize and realize. So powerful. Breathe in, breathe out. Straighten your front leg, reach up, toes in, switch sides. Every breath as you inhale, I am powerful. Every exhale, I'm living a life I love. Straighten your front leg, reach up. Left toes turn out, right toes turn in. Good. This time you're going to take your left hand, extend it out over your front leg, and you may need a block or a water bottle or something to find stability beneath you. Hand at your waist, shoulders on your back. You can stay here for Trikonasana triangle pose or extend your top arm up to the sky. And as that front leg stays strong and steady, foundational, anchor as deeply through your back leg. Good, and you're working to open that right hip bone. Ugh. Open it to the side as that left side of your belly spins through. Wah. Full breath in. Long breath out. Look down. Touch down. You're going to pivot your back foot a little bit. Step it in. Square your hips. Come into pyramid pose. You can use blocks to modify, to make the pose accessible to you, or bend your knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look up. Pop your back heel up. Lunge to low lunge to runner's lunge. Take your hips back. Extend your heel forward. Every pose is an opportunity to utilize the mantra, your repeated phrase, to train your mind. And use your prana, your breath, your vital energy. Put it through your body. For as you train your mind and calm it down, your body, your life responds. Look up, come back to low lunge, walk those left toes over toward your right hand, or take whatever pigeon modification you need. Lie on your back, cross your ankle over your knee. Once you find your shape, stay. Deep inhale, long exhale. Tall arms look up, plant your hands, pick that front leg up and back, downward facing dog. And notice every time you take a shape again and again and again, the awarenesses become more automatic. You're training everything to remember and to function at its highest level for your best good. Flow through to plank, high all the way down to your belly's low plank. Stretch the tops of your feet back. Reach your arms back. Hug your legs, hug your arms, lift your chest. Good, now you can lift your legs up. Powerfully draw your tailbone down and your belly button up and back. Protect your low back. You can stay here, you can bind your fingers. Shalabhasana. Full breath in, lower release, turn your face to one side, rest on your hands that are stacked one on top of the other. Come back to center, we're gonna set that up one more time. Shalabhasana. Press the tops of your feet down, firm your legs, anchor your tailbone, lengthen your spine, and lift your chest. You can stay right here. You can lift your legs, stay there, you can bind. Use your breath. Use your mantra. Deep inhale. Release, turn your face the opposite way. And rest for a couple breaths. Look up, walk your hands back, either side of your rib cage. Wrist creases parallel to the top of your mat. Shoulders roll up and back. Good. And as you press down and forward to lift your hands, take your shoulders up and back. Curl your toes under. And then come up to low plank and go up and back then to downward facing dog. Back leg lifts on the left, step it through lunge. Spin your back heel, warrior two. For one breath, in and out. Straighten, point your toes forward, arms come up. Turn your right toes out, left toes in, breathe in. Extend and lengthen, begin to come into triangle pose, second side. Lengthen through your side waist, shoulders go back, heart goes up. If closing your eyes helps, that's great. Otherwise, singularly focus your gaze on one spot and then let it expand in all directions. You are powerful. You are creating and designing a life that you love. Deep inhale, long exhale. Look down, touch down, come into lunge. Step your back foot in a couple inches and spin that back heel down. Square your hips and lengthen. Pyramid pose, Parsvottanasana. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, heart lifts. Lunge, pause, low lunge. Hips back, heart forward as you extend that right heel. Runner's lunge. Heart lifts, inhale. Low lunge, exhale. Build your pigeon, Akapada, Rajakapatasana. Align your body physically and also to your mantra. And then use your breath. Bow forward as the body and the mind come together. Breathe in your power. Exhale, love your life as you slowly come back up. Pick up that front leg, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale, full expression of dog. Beautiful. Come to plank, lower down to your belly. You can come into Shalabhasana again, or you can come into bow pose, Dhanurasana. One leg or both legs. I'm going to do both. So bend your knees, hold onto your ankles. Press the tops of your knees down and press your feet back into your hands. And as your tailbone roots down powerfully, lift up. Arm bones go up and back. And as you come into this full expression of your pose, breathe deeply, even through the struggle. Breathe in, slowly lower down. Keep your legs bent, but release your hands. Rest your head to one side and gently wiper your legs side by side. Nice and slow, release your low back. Good job. Now extend your legs long. You can look forward as you gently paddle your feet. That definitely gives a little massage to the low back, which actually shouldn't pinch, but if it does, just be aware of how to release it. And then what alleviates low back is proper alignment. So let's try this again. Bring your hands back, come up a little bit. Bend your legs one at a time. Wrap your hands around, bind your ankles, find whatever modification works for you. Now stay with me. Press down through your knees, your thighs go back. Keep your thighs back. Pull your tailbone down as your low belly lifts and tones. That protects your low back. Lengthen through your shoulders, lift them up and push your hands or kick your feet back into your hands. And lift your heart. Stay a little longer. Use the power of your breath, your mantra, with your body. Breathe in. Gently release. Keep your legs bent. Head goes the opposite way as you sway your legs side to side. And then bring your gaze forward, release your legs, and gently paddle your feet. And slow it, down. Use your hands by your ribs as you tuck your toes. Take your hips back to your heels as your knees widen and your big toes touch. Turn your palms up and your pinkies touch. Slow and deepen your breath. Feel your body, your mind, and your heart. Inhale powerfully. Exhale beautifully. Slowly walk your hands back and gently flip your legs and your body around, up and over. Tuck your knees into your chest. And just enjoy for a second. And as you place your arms for your twist, your arms can come to the side like a T. They can bend like a goalpost. If you have shoulder issues, bring your hands to your ribs. Take whatever twist modification you would like to take today. For me, I'm going to move my hips to the right, have my feet be wide like windshield wipers. Twist them to the left, and then stack my left ankle on top of my right thigh. I'm going to reach my arms up and over my head and hold my right wrist with my left hand. Wherever you are, whatever twist variation you took, close your eyes. Experience your body weighty in the best way. That's the power that you're harnessing inside yourself, the strength. And that lightness, enjoy it. That is the love that is rising up through your own design. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you're bound, gently unbind. Bring your knees back up. Neutralize your hips first for a breath in and out. Move your hips to the other direction. Twist, second side. Inhale powerfully. Exhale, radiate as you create this life that you love. Lower that foot if it's bound. Bring your legs back up. Hug your knees in again. Rock side to side, back and forth. Gently feel the body. Relax and let go. As you extend now into Shavasana, your pose of final relaxation. Extend your legs long and allow your feet to open to the side. Arms are alongside your body as you have a gentle, sweet curve in your low back and your shoulders tuck underneath your heart. Close your eyes. Soften your lips together. Release your teeth. and allow any worry to drop away. Any tension that you may be holding, soften and release. Keep your awareness, but then relax deeper into that conscious awareness. Your body on your mat, here and now. Bell is going to bring you in and out. Even release the mantra if it's still going in your being. Just let it soften. I promise it's still playing in the background, your mind reminding you you are powerful. And you get to design a life that you love. Relax into that knowing. And feel the sweetness of a practice well done. Feel free to stay longer if you're feeling restoration in this pose. If you're ready to come out, take a deeper breath in and out. As you mindfully begin to stretch your fingers and your toes, awaken your body, keeping your mind singularly focused inward. As you bend your knees one at a time, feel your feet steady on the earth. On your next exhale, roll to your right side and pause. And take a breath of gratitude for showing up for yourself. Use your hands steady on our great Mother Earth as you bring your body back up to a seat. Mindfully take the seat of your practice one last time as you fold your feet. Join your palms in front of your heart as is our custom. Close your eyes and turn inside for just a moment longer. And look down on you. See in your mind's eye your highest self. An image of you standing fully in your power, and send her love. Trust and support him with your positive messages and positive energy. See your life as you wish it to be. And make a dedication to yourself right now that you will take the next right step in the direction of that which you desire most, because it is coming toward you as well. Train your mind. Your body will follow. Visualize and realize your life unfold before your eyes with grace and ease as you choose your highest self. Breathe. And I leave you with the words of the Buddha. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. Take that into your lives, my friends. Go in peace and powerfully create a life you love. Breathe in. Breathe out. This time, as you open your eyes, reach your arms up powerfully overhead. and send love out from my heart to yours. All the love, all the light, and all the belief that you can and you will visualize and realize a life that you love. So now go do that. And if you don't like Embody on Facebook yet, like us at Feel Better Do Good. Share this practice if it moved you in any way with someone that you know could benefit. Because friends, we're in this together. So let's all feel better and do good. Namaste.